see you go, let me see you go, let me see you go, let me see you go, you know about that, let me see you go, don't ever doubt that, let me see you go, if you ain't heard enough, let me see you go, it's time to turn it up.
Shohei Ohtani on the mound tonight as he leads the Angels on the field to try to win this series against San Francisco.
And he's been great, really, when you think about it, even though that last game out was cut short by that cramping in his hand and his finger the time before a shutout. So he's been throwing the ball very, very well. My go-tos for Shohei to continue, especially in this stretch at home throughout his career. Finished with his non-fastballs, 107 strikeouts with his non-fastballs at East to West. With his four-seamer, it's been very good. A whiff percentage with his four-seamer at 28.5 with 49 strikeouts with his four-seamer.
Shohei has not allowed a run in his last two starts. That dates back to the complete game that he threw against the Tigers and the 4 innings his last time against the Mariners. Tonight against these San Francisco Giants with Lamont Wade Jr. leading off.
The throwing arm is strong and extremely accurate.
So Shohei will get going here against San Francisco. Really felt like last night's win, an important win for the Angels. Like the balloon popped finally. A 7-game losing streak ended, and the team felt complete relief afterward. Hunter Renfroe said it felt like more than one win, and they'll try to carry that momentum into tonight. They've got their ace on the mound to try to do just that against the Giants in Game 3 of this series. First pitch, Lamont Wade Jr. jumps all over it, and it's a long way but foul. Brings up a good point about the Giants because Shohei this year on the first pitch of an at-bat has allowed an 1125 OPS, and there are several Giants batters with an OPS over 800 on the first pitch.
And you got to be real about it too, Wayne. I mean, when you think about it as a hitter, you don't want to deal with Shohei Ohtani when you're behind in the count. Your best option is, because he's around the strike zone for the most part, especially first pitch, is to be aggressive on it. In this series.
Swings and misses, strike 3. Shohei starts the night with a strikeout of Lamont Wade Jr.
Another swing and miss on a cutter. Another secondary pitch. That's now 108 strikeouts with his secondary pitches. 14th strikeout on his cutter this season. When he came into this season, he had two strikeouts on his cutter.
Angels baseball and Bally Sports brought to you by Hyundai. Get away with a great deal only at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit buyhyundai.com today. By the OC Healthcare Agency, build your healthiest self at angels.ocnavigator.org. By your local Southern California Cadillac dealers. And by the original Shakey's Pizza Parlor, serving food, families, and fun since 1954. Shohei Ohtani batting in the number 2 spot for the Angels after pitching a scoreless top of the first inning. The lineup brought to you by Theodore Robbins Ford. Brandon Drury has come off the IL and hadn't missed a beat from where he left off at the end of June. Drury has hit the ball sharply on this homestand. Mike Moustakas continuing to do well as well for the Angels, who put up some runs, got themselves a win last night, and now will try to make it 2 in a row against another opener for the Giants. This time it is right-hander Ryan Walker.
Yeah, fastball, slider, 92-97. Slider will throw my go-to.
3-2, Ohtani takes ball 4. He walks for the second time.
Walks now for Shohei on the season.
Patrick Bailey has been pretty good about throwing out would-be base stealers, but Shohei stole one the other night with Bailey behind the plate.
This feels like Shohei really taxed his legs today. I'd be shocked. But then again, it is Shohei. I'd be really surprised.
That's what he wants you to think. Now he's going to run. 16 steals and 20 tries this year for Ohtani. Patrick Bailey behind the plate, ready to go. Drury with a fly ball pretty deep toward the right field corner. Conforto able to get to it. Hit the catch right before the wall. There goes Shohei to second.
Like I said, he needs to use his legs at some point. Now he may steal third, though.
There's a lefty coming up in Moustakas. I wonder if
came out throwing a lot of off-speed in that first inning. Then also in the second inning, he threw a lot of fastballs. Maybe that was part of the game plan, but it just had a sense like something was a little off from Ohtani. 32 pitches in the second inning. He was close to, I think, around 50 by the time he got into the third. You're kind of going, okay, this is not a good outing for him, but things settled down for him, and he was able to cruise on into the sixth inning with the only issue being that little slip on the mound there.
He only had that one inning. It was like 6 pitches. That certainly helped. To finish 6 innings at 97 pitches, there's that slip. Anytime you see anything like this for the best player in the world, you're bringing everybody out to the hills. What's up here?
Yeah, you're really concerned. I was talking to Langer about that. Anytime your foot slips, you have a chance to really hurt your arm right there. And good for Ohtani, with the issues he's had with the finger, or whatever it's been the last, couple outings right there. And again, there was just that sense that maybe things weren't kind of jiving tonight. I was really concerned, but it was great to see him stay out there. And then, of course, he was able to stay out there and got this. This play right here, you do not understand how hard that is. A shorthand, backhand, double play. Especially for a guy like Drury, he hasn't been out there really, and it's been a week. He's been back, but Moustakas coming up with the big plays all over the place on defense. That last play on defense, taking the game, the home run. Shohei had some great defense out there behind him.
Really nice play.
That's awesome. That was an 0-2 fastball right there, making them pay. Of course they're going to walk Ohtani. You know that one's coming. Intentional walk, give him forward. Yep, not going to let you swing it. That's what we talked about in the pregame show. He's not getting these opportunities anymore. And then Drury comes up 1-2 on the little hanging sweeper. Great piece of hitting. I mean, again, I talked about the pregame show. He's only been back a week. His timing on the off-speed stuff is just uncanny for a guy that's been out of the game for, on the rehab for 3 weeks.
So then one, and then this guy again?
You mentioned, his 4th 3-run homer. That was an 0-2 sweeper. We talk about, the other night you weren't here, we were talking about, being patient. How do you hit runners to score? You got to be patient. You got to let the pitcher make a mistake. He got behind 0-2. He didn't panic. He's not afraid to hit with 2 strikes.